Okay.
Okay.
That's not all how I imagine. I imagine all of us would like individually clap at the same time.
Is that how we should start like each episode now? Like with a clap?
With a clap?
That would be fire.
That'd be hilarious.
Are you holding it up?
Well, because it gets your voice better. We should hold it closer to our face because the closer it is to our face, the less background noise you get.
Okay.
Because I can turn down the volume because our voice is so much louder than everything else.
Got you.
You don't know anything about sound production. Don't tell
No,
me
but
what to
I'm
do.
just saying, like, you know, what if we move our mic around like this?
It's
auto
whatever.
gain. It adjusts.
Is the auto gain that good that it's gonna adjust?
Yeah, it adjusts.
It's whatever.
Also, the
Your
microphone's
phone's backwards.
No, it's not there.
You're
Yeah,
wrong.
your phone's backwards.
No, the microphone's not there.
There's no microphone on here. There's no hole on top.
You're bugging.
You're super bugging.
Then where would the microphone be here?
It's the 3 holes.
Are you sure about that?
Yes.
All right, bro. Enough about the microphones.
For real.
My question is...
Wait. Okay. Hold that thought.
What's up?
Because we need to address some stuff. Because
What's
last
up?
episode was super informal. We just talked for a while.
Okay.
So, primarily,
Mm-hmm.
welcome to Clown to Con Communication.
Welcome.
Same people back, same place. Big shocker there. But we need to address what we're doing here. Why are we here?
Well, we did say that we appreciate the conversations that we have, right?
Mm-hmm.
And if we didn't have each other, how would we have those conversations, right?
Right.
So
we're here to communicate?
this is like for an opportunity for other people to have this conversation without having those people. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I feel that.
Yeah. I think eventually we could like build a community.
For
and
real,
like have like a Discord. Yo, that would be fire.
Yeah. No, I really want to get into some like once we get people like some actual listeners. I want to get like Q&A and shit like that.
Yeah, that would be lit.
Yeah,
we could do like packed, but like over like Discord. That would be fire.
Yeah.
That would be fire.
Yeah, be able to actually like foster some real discussions.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So like, what do we do if somebody tries to like filibuster the meeting? Do we kill them?
Filibuster the meeting?
Oh, we just
Oh,
send
you're
them
talking
away.
about like having like
Like
other
they try to like
people
waste our time
in
and do
here
stupid
live?
stuff. No, like if we do like
a Q&A live Q&A.
yeah, and they try to like
Oh, okay.
do some stupid shit. Do like
All right, your next caller. Next
I don't know.
caller.
we'll figure it out when we get
Get there
there.
when we get there, I guess.
Figure it out.
Rob
get
from
there.
Florida is calling in.
Rob from Florida?
That would be fire.
Yo, do we know anyone named Rob? When was
No.
the last time anyone named their child Rob?
It's just a really generic name.
Probably like
I don't know.
1983.
You just offended all the Robs who were born in 19.
All right,
Hey, shout out to all of my Robs.
Nah, fuck them.
Oh, okay. But I want to address that. I want to address, what it's going to look like going forward. Because we didn't say anything about, like, when we're going to drop new episodes, anything like that.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
Um,
weekly.
Oh yeah. What's our day?
I think Friday was our decision. Because Friday's when we all have the most time. You don't have anything going on Fridays, do you?
Like practice.
Yeah, fuck practice.
Nah,
Nah, you're bugging.
So yeah, new episodes Fridays. Let's see this Friday. When is this episode gonna come out? So this episode is probably gonna come out next week, Friday. So this
You can
Friday.
But like, it wouldn't even be like that for them. Like, if we say next week, that doesn't mean anything,
Right,
Because like this is when they get it.
Yeah. So
Just every Friday, right?
yeah, every Friday.
So for y'all, by this point, we would have released our pilot episode already. So hope y'all enjoyed that. But so yeah, we're gonna new episodes Fridays. Definitely start asking some questions. I'm gonna put up. I'm gonna see if I can figure out how to do it on Apple Music as well. Because I know Spotify there's a built-in place for like a Q&A type thing. So but yeah, if you probably get an email set up soon for questions, whatnot.
Yeah. Oh, and also before I forget, you should probably like at the end we can probably download like some of my brother's beats that he's made that you like.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah.
Put it at the end. Yeah.
Yeah, because we had last time was tell us beatboxing over it.
Yeah.
But yeah.
How did that sound, by the way? Was it fire?
Oh, it was fine.
Oh yeah.
Oh, okay.
But yeah, just send me a beat or something.
I bet.
Yeah. I mean, I've sent you guys a few of them already, so you can just pick one.
I downloaded one of them actually, and I'm gonna rap over it to see how it sounds.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Bro, you should if you want, my brother was saying that he needs someone to rap over his beats because he's just making a bunch of them right now. So that's what I'm saying. We have the mic at my house.
I can give him my new professional email, and he can just email me beats whenever.
You have a professional email now?
Yeah.
Text me that.
You know how your emails run out of space?
Yeah.
So I made a new one, and my old email's crazy, Gorilla Nuts 335. So I had to make a new one.
Not relatable. I'm still rocking Skyscraper.
Nah.
I've had the same email address for ages.
Yeah, some lady told me.
Or you saw my school email, right?
Yeah.
Still using that as my Apple ID.
It was Adding's wife. She was like, "Yeah, you should not be applying to jobs with Gorilla Nuts 335." So I made it.
Put Gorilla Nuts.
Wait, Adding's wife.
Yeah, because she gives all the applications
for the jobs.
Don't you remember that?
You never had Adding?
He was in our class last year.
Oh.
How do you not know what we're talking about?
Yeah.
His wife would do the apps.
My name wasn't Gorilla Nuts. I just said that because I didn't want to say my actual email.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's pretty crazy.
It's actually...
And you
hilarious.
got the job, didn't you?
Yeah.
That's crazy.
I was the assistant, and I was the only one doing the job. It was so stupid.
Oh, yeah, because Gianna was the one who was supposed to do it.
What?
Bro, how did she get it?
And I never got extra credit for it. That's the crazy part. The only bin, every other class's bin was disgusting. And ours was the only one that had all the papers passed out.
Yeah.
I was a tryhard.
Nah, that job thing.
I also I used to put pressure on her every day in class at one point because I was like, Gianna, what the hell is wrong with you? Do your job, you bitch.
Nah, bro. I just gotta go hard.
And she was like, oh, I'll do it eventually. Stop bothering me.
Never did it.
And then you were like, okay, I'll start doing it. Because I remember I talked to you about it at one point.
Yeah, I made a seating chart and everything. Because I didn't know anyone's name. Yeah. So I had to it was terrible. It was so bad.
No, but it was really funny. You'd go up to every single person and be like, yo, what's your name?
There's this one girl, she wouldn't tell me her name. It was so stupid.
That's stupid.
I eventually figured it out.
Imagine gatekeeping your name.
What? I'm not that creepy.
No, you're talking about people inventing problems.
Yeah.
Nah, for real.
What?
There aren't enough problems in my life. Let me create one right now. Create a problem for my life and one for other people's lives.
For real, yeah.
That was crazy.
Wild stuff.
But, so yeah, anyway. What was your question?
Oh, so you remember the thing I was talking about the other day? If the world was a better place. So, do you guys think the world would be better? Would you enjoy life more if everything was peaceful and easy and everybody worked the amount that they needed and we got everything we needed?
Oh, so you're saying a communist utopia?
Yeah. Would you enjoy a working communist utopia or the world we're in now? Which one do you think?
World we're in now.
Why?
Okay.
Well, James, what's your answer?
On. So, in this communist utopia, do we have the knowledge that we have right now? Is us and our same consciousness just in a different universe?
I mean, it would depend on what subjects we're talking about, because ultimately a lot of things will not be discovered because we don't have war.
Right.
So there's a lot of things that we just wouldn't come across, or that there's a lot of topics that we wouldn't discuss because we are so unified.
Yeah.
Well, then at that point, our purpose would not be to discover or learn new things. It would just be to survive and multiply.
Well, how do you know that?
Well, because that's what it would be if we're not striving to create new things.
You can strive to create new things and still have
not
a
really, because
utopia.
then you're not equal to your peers. Because if one person's creating something that other people aren't creating, then you're not equal. You're not producing the same.
Well, you're creating them together.
Wait, so everybody is now creating the same thing?
No, it's everybody's working towards the same goal. So it's how is, if we are a soccer team and someone scores a goal, the whole team gets that point, not just that one person. I guess it goes on a stat sheet, but what? Right,
that's true, but everyone on a soccer team, there's different levels of application. I mean, different levels of effort that people are putting in.
Think about that interview with Nikola.
What are you talking about?
I was thinking about the interview with Nikola I was talking about earlier. Slight tangent. I saw an interview with what was his name? Nikola Jokic.
Just call him Jokic.
Yeah,
just call him.
Yeah, because you said Nikola. I was like, are you talking about Nikola Tesla?
No. So
I thought he was talking about Tesla.
For real.
I saw an interview with him. And
Jokic,
the reporter
this is
was like, the reporter told him, he's like, you're averaging a triple-double now. And he goes, woo. And then the reporter goes, so do you feel better making an awesome pass or making a really good three-pointer? And he goes, it's all the same, as long as the ball goes in. Like, bro,
No, it's
I aspire to be like that someday.
It's the most Jokic thing to say ever.
Now, this facts, though. Like, when I don't be getting buckets, I just pass the ball more. But sometimes, like, that one day, I was getting frustrated, and I was like, bro, I have to get a point. Like, I had like 5 assists and no points. And I'm just like, bro, what is going on?
Right, yeah. No, but going back to what we were talking about.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, on a soccer team, the whole team gets the point, but there's still different levels of effort that could be put in, right? Like the left back who didn't, contribute to the goal necessarily directly, he could have been on his ass and everyone else had to pick it up. You know what I'm saying? So, like...
I feel like if everything is ideal...
Yeah, that's the concept of, like, perfect utopia.
My point that I was trying to make is, like, if we grew up in it, then of course we'd be happier in that.
Yeah.
Well, because we wouldn't know any better, though.
Right, that's what I'm saying. Like, if that's how it's always been, then of course we'd be happy like that. But because it's not, we can't imagine ourselves being happy with that.
So, what is the upside to our world compared to that?
That I can choose to do something.
Oh, the
Because it also not having that option, because you're saying when you say that everyone is doing the same, right, and it's just how it is, a perfect utopia, that implies that you don't have an ability to choose, right? And then that completely devalues the nature of any action you take, because like, for example, when I choose to learn the piano, for example, right, or choose to learn a language, there's value behind that because I took time, it took work, you know what I mean? That's significant. That takes a lot of effort, right? And that can be respected. But if you didn't have the option, if you were forced to do it, there's nothing special about that. You know what I mean? It was always going to happen, and you didn't have to do anything unique or anything, different to help to make it happen.
I don't think you can say there is an upside. Because at the end of the day, it's like, it's relative. So, like, what we see as an upside right now, they wouldn't see it, that other universe wouldn't see it as an upside. Because it's just not the same. It's like, I don't know, it's like private school, for example. Like, all the kids in private school think private school is better. All the kids in public school, well...
Well,
a lot of kids in public school think public school is better.
Well, that's a bad example because
it's like if that's all you've ever known, then it's like you can't say objectively there's a better option or an upside. It's not better or worse. It's just different.
Well, you get there's different stuff about it, but when you're talking about human potential, and in the context of because you're talking about society is the goal of society is being met by everyone, right?
Yeah.
Right. And if you're looking at societal goals in terms of reaching further, then there is one that is better because there's one that achieves the goal more efficiently. And a society where people are able to choose what they want to do is more impactful than a society that people aren't. And that's...
Impactful in what way?
Impactful, well... One, in that, it's difficult because that society wouldn't exist, though. That perfect utopia is impossible because you're removing the foundation of what it means to be human.
Yeah, just human nature.
Right. So now it's not a society of humans, it's a society of robots. So, I mean, it is totally different. So, in a way, James is right. I agree with him because it's incomparable. Because it's so radically different from what we are. I mean, it wouldn't even be us there. Like if in a parallel universe, for example, where that is our reality.
It's like The Sims.
Yeah, it's like The Sims. It wouldn't even be like that version of us would be so starkly different from us. It wouldn't be recognizable.
So here's my next question. I know this is like out of nowhere, but where do you guys see the human race going in like the next
to hell
100,000 years?
Next 100,000 years? That's pretty crazy.
100,000 years?
All right, can we
100 to 1,000.
Oh.
Not 100,000, 100 to 1,000.
100 to 1,000 years. So let's see. So 100 years. it's gonna be 21-23. 1,000 years is gonna be 30-23.
3023 is crazy, bro.
What is going to be happening in 30-23?
I don't think we're going to be alive in 3023.
I like the human race as a whole.
Yeah, we're done. I don't think we're going to last that long.
Interesting.
Well, at the rate that we're at now, if something doesn't change, if there isn't change, then I don't think we'll make it.
Well, I think there's a lot of different ways it could go. So, there's the pessimistic and the optimistic, right?
No,
What were you gonna say?
what was it? It's the AP Human thing we did. There's I can't remember. There's like Bosrupian and there's the other dude. One's like a constant Malthusian. Yeah.
Right. There's I guess in that generic idea, right? There's two main philosophies, right? So the optimistic is, as the hurdles come, we'll find a way to jump them, and society will generally improve as it's been the last 1,000 years for the next 1,000 years.
Yeah.
Right? But then there's, the more, I guess, Malthusian idea that, society...
There is a hard ceiling somewhere.
There's a ceiling that we're going to hit, and we're all going to die, or at least a lot of us are going to die. The end.
I feel like I don't know. It's so hard to say because like there's so many things that could happen. I don't think the human race will let itself die.
I agree.
I think that.
Yeah, 1,000 years is a little harsh, just like for us to just end off. But like, I don't think we're gonna last long in the sense of the world.
I don't.
What does that mean?
Like,
what do you mean by
in
that?
comparison to like what long is, in comparison to like creatures on Earth, I don't think we're gonna last.
Oh, so you mean like proportionally to like the millennia that other things have existed? Okay.
I don't think we're gonna last long.
Okay.
I don't think we have a choice. I think it's in our bones to adapt to whatever change.
I think you mean DNA.
Well, in our DNA, in our bones. I don't know.
In our bones. What
In
does that
the
even mean?
bones
It's in the bone
human
marrow?
race.
It's like I can see us surviving for like a really like longer than what I can picture now.
Yeah.
I can see us surviving longer than that, but there has to be significant change. Like, and
There
it's
needs to be specific shifts.
yeah, and it's hard to imagine that in the world that we're in now. Like, it doesn't seem possible.
It's like someone who imagined like pre-Black Death, you know? Like, what does the world look like in 1,000 years? Like, the Black Death shifted a lot of things. And, that could have ended in different ways. And even after the Black Death, you had, certain empires rising and falling and certain influential people, right?
Yeah.
Like, for example, the Protestant Reformation, when that happened, that shifted culture a lot.
Yeah.
Back then.
So, I think we have to adapt. I think the only way we can possibly die out as a whole fucking race is if we kill ourselves.
Metaverse.
No,
there is one idea. We were watching the movie. Have you ever seen Idiocracy?
No.
Were you in class? No, you weren't there. Oh, so basically, Idiocracy is like this movie, right? And they basically, they call it like a documentary of what the future will look like if things don't change, right? And basically, the idea of the premise is that humans who have low IQs, low intelligence, they multiply a lot more than humans who have higher intelligence, right?
Interesting.
So eventually, the dumb ones will overpopulate the smart ones to such an extent that it's like, and like they showed 500 years, like this guy got frozen in time and he went 500 years in the future. Sorry if I'm spoiling it, but whatever, right? Dude got frozen in time, military experiment, 500 years in the future. He comes out and the world is just batshit dumb.
It's Futurama.
And all the scientists are only focused on inventing like pills for longer erections and that's it, right? And then he's the most average human in existence for current time, right? They do all the tests and he's average for literally everything, right? And then he goes in the future, he takes an IQ test because he goes to prison for some reason, right?
Yeah.
And they test him as the smartest human in existence.
Wow. In the future.
That's hilarious.
500 years, right? So the president calls him and he's like, oh, you have to solve world hunger, right? So, and he's average. So he's like 100 IQ.
Yeah.
He's like McDonald's.
Right? So he's the average. And
Yo.
That's interesting.
So, I mean, it's an interesting premise. So I don't think that'll happen.
No.
Yeah.
But I think that idea of intelligence, well, but even then it's hard to say because the ones who rise to the top, I feel like they always will. I think there will be a larger and larger gap. It'll be harder and harder to go. You know, that access to those higher levels will be more difficult if you aren't already predisposed to it.
It's so easy to stay an idiot. So what is that what you're trying to say?
Yeah, it's gonna become easier.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I think that'll happen.
No.
Those effects will be interesting to see. No? You
I
don't
think you're very wrong. I think right now it's easier to not be an idiot than it ever has been before.
Are you crazy?
you're dumb.
The wealth of information you have access to
That is bad.
through Google.
Do you understand that this phone came with TikTok installed on it?
I'm saying like back
Bro.
in like the Victorian era, if you wanted to educate yourself,
Yeah,
you
you
couldn't.
had to work for it. You go to library.
But you like there are certain things like if you wanted to learn about something, you just couldn't. You were just fucked. You just didn't have.
No,
the ability.
well, I mean, it depends. Okay,
But I'm saying, like, right now-
you're taking a very specific area. It depends on your situation. There are situations where you couldn't, but you could still learn a lot. They still had access to information. Right? They had to work for it. They're not what they learned, what they were able to find, it was valuable to them. You know, having a collection of books, that was very valuable. You know,
Like it still took a lot more work.
it took a lot more work, and that added value to the knowledge, and that was more useful to them because they thought about it more.
You know what I figured out a while ago?
What's up?
That there is a lot of information on the internet, but there's a lot of things that you can't learn on the internet. Like a lot. Like
Yeah.
and I didn't come to that realization until like I would be trying to figure out like how to fix something like technically like on my PlayStation or like on my phone.
Yeah.
And I'm looking it up and I'm just searching. I'm on Reddit, I'm on YouTube, you know, I'm looking on Twitter and everything, and it's nowhere. And I'm just like, how does nobody know how to do this? And eventually like I would find somebody that knows how to fix it, and they're just like, I didn't learn off the internet. I was just doing stuff and I figured it out.
Yeah, just fuck around and find out.
So it's like, there's a lot of stuff that like, or even like scamming, for example. Like that stuff isn't it's on the internet, but it's not
There's
on
a degree
the
of
internet.
experience that's
Yeah.
required. Yeah.
You got to be living in the world, because a lot of people don't live in the world.
Yeah.
They're just like, you know?
Yeah.
So it's it's weird to like be like, I don't know, like to just find stuff like that. It like makes me wish I knew how to access information off the internet better. And I know I just gotta like look in books and like find people who know stuff.
No,
Well,
I guess
yeah,
you're right.
it's an what do you call it? Not overstimulation. It is an overstimulation.
It's just
But
so
it's a
easy.
glut. It's a glut of information that you have to sift through. It's 100 times harder.
Yeah.
To find the information, 'cause not only is there 100,000 times more distractions,
Mm-hmm.
right? There's so many more things to get addicted on, but all the information that's there, like I told you, like I don't like watching YouTube videos, like consecutive educational YouTube videos, because one, they simplify the content too much, right? So I have to break it down for myself and I have to put it together in a more complex level by myself.
Yeah.
Right? I have to understand and analyze it by myself, because, you know, that's just what you have to do when you're not working for the information. When it's provided for you, to understand it, you have to break it down.
But don't you think
Versus while as you're reading and you're having to work for that information, you're taking it in slowly, and you're able to analyze that.
Don't you think you could watch a 30-minute video? You can watch the 30-minute video, take notes on the very simple things that they are talking about and the very simple topics, and then you go and find the information and learn about it in detail from your notes, like expand off on your notes.
Right, you can do that, but you see what I'm saying? But the notion that this is easy, right, makes no one want to do that. Like, not even me. I don't take notes on YouTube videos. Who does that, right? You don't do that.
I do it.
You do that? Oh, well, my bad. But like, that notion doesn't exist because, you know, the whole culture around it is, oh, well, this is supposed to be easy.
Yeah. But yeah, nobody else does it. You're right. Yeah, I understand what you're saying.
Right? That wasn't even like I thought about what you're saying, but I've never done it before. Because
Yeah. It's just because like
Nah, that's crazy.
I've had such
No time to
like
do.
a different relationship with learning. Because math, for example, all my math teachers have been bad. So
Yeah.
I've learned everything off of YouTube. Like I go to YouTube and I watch the lesson, I'm taking notes, and I'm like learning stuff that my teacher has talked about, but he did not explain it in the right way.
Yeah.
So it's like I've been learning and taking notes from YouTube since like middle school.
Yeah.
So it's just like that's just how I've been doing it.
Yeah, I think the biggest problem right now is just the attitude about information. Like, you know, no one's learning to learn.
It's
You know
not
what I mean?
valued.
Right. It's more like,
No, you're right. Like, it's like it's easier to get information, but it's way harder to get the want for information because the world's tailored to stupid people.
It's like
it's tailored, but it's tailored to stupid people, and also the information is being used like an educational YouTube video, right? Something that's interesting. It's being tailored to entertain, and then people think it's educational, so they're like, oh,
Yeah, it's like the news.
right, this is good for me,
Yeah.
right? Even though they're not actually putting any thought behind it. Versus, like, you know, if it's for a class, then they're gonna take notes on it,
Yeah.
right? Which is why the idea to me, like, I haven't done it yet, of course, like I just said. But the idea of, you know, taking notes on a YouTube video or like trying to do things that I can to help me better learn it, because that's one of the biggest problems is people aren't thinking about learning in the same context, like in different contexts. They're looking at learning in different ways,
yeah.
which is stunting them.
It's like
for
how
sure,
like when we're in AP Lit
yeah.
and everybody else is just there to get it done and to like just just to get the grade. But when I'm in class, I genuinely want to learn.
No,
So,
yeah,
like-
I feel that completely.
And it's like I probably have one of the worst grades of the class, but I probably know the most out of so
yeah.
many people in the class.
Yeah.
It's like
Yeah.
just like the other day when we wrote the essay, she didn't explain the essay. She just told us the prompt, and then everybody started writing. And I'm like, there is no way y'all all understand this essay.
Yeah.
Like I'm like looking around at everybody, and I'm like, bro, this dude, he's
Yeah.
writing already. Like, let's be real. Like it just kills me because it's like no one actually cares. Or like when I talk about college, people are like, oh, you're gonna be broke and you gotta pay all this money and this and that. And they're like, and what job are you gonna get? And it's like, bro, I want to go to college to learn. You know what I'm saying? I want more information.
Yeah, a lot of that attitude has disappeared, and I can understand it to an extent because I mean it is really expensive.
Yeah.
But at the same time, if you're going to USF, you can pay off those loans. Like,
Yeah.
bro, it's not a big
It's
deal.
like, bro, it's SPC, bro. Like it's $6,000 a year. A year. Like
Yeah.
that's like, come on, bro. Like,
Nah, like St. Paul's $25 a year.
nah, that's
Right.
crazy. There's like high schools that cost more than SPC, bro. Like
No,
high,
every private high school costs more than SBC.
Yeah.
There is not a private high school that costs.
high schools cost more than like most community. Well, I'm not gonna say most, but you know what I'm saying? Like it's a community college, so
Yeah.
it's like whatever.
Now that's crazy. People are discouraging you from going to community college.
It's like, bro, what? Like I don't get it.
Like if anything, I'd understand if they're saying like a bigger university.
Yeah.
But like any school in the state of Florida, they're all really cheap.
It's like people discourage me from going to a community college and encourage me to go to a big university. And it's like, I don't like, should I not be saving money? Like, what? I don't know. I don't get it.
I feel like people have like a few archetypes, and then they try to fit everything into that because they're
It's
not
the-
actually thinking about it.
It's the feeling behind it and not what you're actually getting. It's like, oh, I go to this school. You know what I'm saying? Or, oh, my
Yeah.
son goes here and he's doing these baller things.
Yeah.
No, a lot
This
of
is
that,
like-
like when I was applying for universities, like that was one of the things. I only applied to universities that I actually felt that I liked the culture of the school,
Yeah.
you know, and I liked what they were doing there. Versus like, you know, my friend Rishi, for example, he applied to Princeton, Harvard, and Stanford, right? Those are all extremely different places.
Yeah.
Right? And to me, there's no value gained if you're going somewhere just to like you know what I mean? Like you're not going to that's gonna mesh with you well.
Right,
You're just
yeah.
going there because this is the best in this.
Even like when I'm thinking about transferring, it's like, yeah, like the big schools are cool, but like I'm not gonna drop theater. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I've been doing it for like 2.5 years now, and it's like I've been doing it like constantly since I started. So it's like become a part of my life. I can't just like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So yeah, especially because I think when I transfer, I might use that as like a levy to pay less money when I transfer.
Yeah.
So that'll be pretty goated. I hope I go to a fire school though. I don't
Move
want
your
to.
phone so much.
I know it's hard. I don't know. I've been whispering into it while y'all talk. Yo, it's funny.
Nah. Secret messages to the crowd.
Yeah.
Subliminal messaging.
No, that's funny.
crazy.
No, it's really frustrating though how like, it seems like most people have just been taught this one song and they just repeat it to everybody. You know, you go to a big public college and you take your loans out and you do this and you'll go to your job and you'll like it.
Yeah.
And
I feel that treats humans
know.
like they're dogs. Like I hate that.
yeah, it's and we're getting slowly, like we're getting away from it slowly.
Are we?
Like I know, like Skills USA is just a big anti-college.
Well, I mean,
cult.
it's becoming. It's not that we're getting away from that, but it's under the same umbrella. You know what I mean?
No, it's the same
It's the same-
process. It's just moving to something else.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like from one herd to
it's
another.
it's a
Yeah.
different form.
Yeah,
Yeah.
We're being herded from one place, and now we're being herded.
And
It's
people
like-
are being
it's like
told
the-
that's different.
yeah,
It's the red pill, blue pill argument. It's like
The
y'all both are
illusion of
idiots.
choice. Yeah.
It's crazy.
Yeah, the illusion of choice. Or like, you know, we were watching like that diagram of conglomerate organizations,
Yeah.
you know, in econ. It's
You
the
know
same
what's-
thing.
You know what's the funniest? Is like some people are like, oh, I'm red pill, oh, I'm blue pill. No, I'm purple. Not like, bro, you're the biggest idiot.
Yeah. You took both pills and overdosed.
Nah, that's good.
Yo, that's the craziest one. Like, it's like, bro, how can like?
No, I hate people who want to feel like they're unique snowflakes. So they're like, oh, I'm not
Yeah.
left or right. I'm in the middle, guy. I have my own unique opinions.
God, that pissed me off so much.
My opinions are unique, and a political party does not define them.
Yeah.
Nah, that stuff's dumb, bro.
That's the worst type of person to me.
Like, everybody has a lean, you're just refusing to acknowledge it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I hate it when people are like just painfully, intentionally unique. You know,
Like
like
trying
when being different is their only personality trait.
Mm-hmm.
Like that, it makes me so angry. Because I'm like, dude, you're not that different.
Mm-hmm.
Like the fact that you think that you're that different means you're not that different.
Yeah, in denial, yeah.
Like it's, I don't know.
Yeah, I get
if
that.
a girl ever spoke to me like that, when we were on a date, I would immediately end it.
Just walk out.
Just walk out immediately. Like if we're sitting at dinner and I asked a girl like red pill or blue pill, and she told me like purple pill because you know neither side is neither extreme is okay, I'd walk out right then.
Okay, I feel like that's... I think I'd prompt her a little bit more.
No.
No.
No,
that's just
absolutely
dumb.
not.
First, that's a dumb question. Never ask a girl that when you're on a date.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. No, totally wrong hypothetical. But like,
Oh, okay.
I don't like the thing,
yeah, I know what you mean,
Or
though.
like when you ask someone like this or that, and they answer like oh or like shut the fuck up, get out of my face. It just angers me to no end.
Yeah.
Like
Make a decision.
just make a decision.
I think
Fuck.
it was funny in middle school, but now it's like,
I don't even think it was funny in middle school. It was funny for approximately 2 weeks.
yeah, like
And
the
then it
first time
got
you heard
old.
it, the first time you heard it, it was like, yo, that was clean.
Yeah.
But then like the second, third time, you're like, all right, bro, we get it.
Yeah. I just or like it's something my I think my dad does a lot where like you'll ask if he wants one thing or another, and I'll say like, well, this thing has these benefits and this thing has these benefits.
Yeah.
I'm like, right, but you didn't tell me what you want.
Right, so...
I think the bad thing I do is like I say I don't care because I genuinely don't care. It's like this or that, and it's like they're both cool. I guess like I don't care.
See that I can get behind it at times,
But like it
but
doesn't.
if you
It doesn't
start
really
doing it
help.
enough times in a row, I'll get mad about it.
Yeah, I know it doesn't really help, but it's like, what do you want me to do? Like I genuinely don't want to pick because I really don't care.
I don't know. To me, that
I started. You know what I started doing?
yeah.
I just started flipping a coin to pick.
I don't know. I feel like we should care about what happens more than that.
But it's just like, bro, they'll ask me like, what sandwich do I want, bologna or turkey? And I'm like, bro, what? It doesn't matter. Like,
I mean, I guess.
just get a sandwich.
I don't know. I feel like we should be able to make a choice,
I feel like
though.
you don't care too much.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, I feel like, some people care too much about things.
Yeah.
You care too little about some things.
It depends on what it is, yeah.
Right. It's not everything. Like, you're
Yeah.
definitely not uniform about it.
Yeah.
At all.
It's like that
But-
book that I was reading was talking about how like people that act like they don't care about anything
Mm.
actually act that way because they care about everything.
It's like I have two drastics.
Yeah.
Like, either I really do care or I don't care at all.
Yeah. No, I think that's something we could all kind of work on because I feel
Well,
like
it's just a balancing game, right?
we call ourselves easygoing people,
Mhm.
but we're all kind of similar in like we either care too much or don't care enough.
Yeah.
You know?
Well, I mean, couldn't you break that down into, like, anything, though? Like, isn't that just people in general? Like, you either care too much about something or you don't care enough about it.
Oh, I guess. It's kind of
Yeah.
relative, but
Yeah.
I just mean like I don't know. I feel like we do it a lot.
No,
And
yeah,
just
you're
that-
definitely
like
right.
we'll be like, hey, what do you want to do today? And be like, oh, I don't know.
Like, that's what
And that'll be the end of the conversation. Like, okay,
or maybe we're not
maybe this is the problem.
Maybe not opinionated enough.
Yeah,
I feel like that's also one thing. Like, I'll hide my opinion because of either two reasons. I'll either don't want to embarrass myself, or I don't want to embarrass the person I'm debating with, or
Yeah.
like sharing my idea with.
Yeah.
no, I feel like it's
I do it.
taught-
I
it's
do
like
a lot.
ingrained in culture now that like we're almost not allowed to have an opinion like that because I'm seeing it more and more in other people. Like it seems like nobody thinks they're allowed to have an opinion like that.
Or
You know?
even like, I think this is under the same umbrella, but like when we go to the gym, like I don't want to lift too heavy because, bro, they have a freaking lonk alarm. Like that's so stupid. It makes me scared to lift heavy weights.
Yeah.
Which is like, it's stupid. Like they shouldn't do that. But, and then like also, I don't want to embarrass you. Like I don't want you to be lifting and then get discouraged.
Yeah.
So I'm just like, all right, I'll just lift what he's lifting. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, you lift it really slow,
Yeah,
right?
yeah. I still give myself a workout in. Like I'll lift it like really slow, and that's why like that one day you're like, dang, bro, you're shaking. It's not even that heavy. But I'm like,
Yeah.
and it's like, yo, it's terrible. It's terrible.
No, I wish you would
this slow
lift what
push-
you need to lift though. I wish you would like lift what you need to lift to max
Sometimes,
out, stuff like that.
okay, sometimes we genuinely do lift
Yeah.
the same weight.
Yeah.
It's like it's certain muscle groups that like I've never worked out, and
Yeah.
like sometimes we do lift the same weight, but like when we're doing bench or
Yeah.
like you know what I'm saying, just stuff like that.
No,
It's
I just feel bad when I see you do that because I know you can do more.
Yeah.
I feel like I'm holding you back.
that's
so
whatever.
I don't know.
I wouldn't be at the gym if it wasn't for you. So it's like, you know what I'm saying? I wouldn't be tripping.
Yeah. I don't know. That is one of those things I wish you would care more. You know.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know. I like it when people can express their own differences and not like it's not that big of a deal.
Yeah.
You know, like of course we lift different weights. You know, you're a lot more athletic than I am.
Yeah.
Like that's not a problem. But I feel like failing to acknowledge that is fake to a degree. You know.
Yeah.
I also feel like it can be encouraging, like at least for me, like seeing those dudes at the gym lifting like the 90 dumbbells or some
Yeah.
shit, like the crazy dudes.
Yeah.
Like to me, and they're using like terrible form. I'm like, yeah, I can make it. You know,
It
If
gets
I-
me hyped. I'm not
right?
gonna lie.
Yeah,
Yeah,
because
yeah.
I'm like, I'm doing my good form. If I stay consistent, I'll be like that. You know.
Yeah.
All right. So this is my bad. I'm gonna start failing every time we go. I'm gonna start
Okay.
failing. But like, I was in King's class the other day, and he started hitting pull-ups, but he was trying to hit them like discreetly, and I'm a very like loud person, so I'm like, oh, you trying to challenge me? And then he stopped doing them because he didn't want any of it. But I'm like, dang, bro, now I gotta go do some pull-ups.
Yeah.
He's a pull-up bar in his class.
Yeah, it's so
Damn,
fire,
I'm
bro.
jealous, bro.
I hit pull-ups every day.
In his class?
Yeah.
I'm so jealous. I mean, I have one at home, but still.
I'm at Mr. Smith's pull-up bar
Oh, me too.
Like, why they take it down, bro? Slim.
because he left.
Oh, he was his? Like
Yeah, it's
his?
his.
Oh, damn.
Yeah.
It was really convenient. I should have asked him where he got it from, actually.
He
Yeah.
wouldn't have given you an answer.
I know that. I just
He
like
would
to
have
tell.
told you the mothership delivered it to him.
Wait, did he get fired? What happened?
Nah, he actually quit.
He quit, bro. Right? I know.
No, I thought I was told it's because he didn't get enough certifications, but in reality, he quit. He got paid more in Pasco.
He went to Pasco.
He went
Wait,
to Azalea Middle School in Pasco.
He got another job.
Is a middle school really better for him?
no.
Ooh. There's a lot of different ways that could go.
Could be.
It could be, right?
Could be.
Could be. Like,
just stuck
my
on the
gut
fact that he
reaction
got a
is no,
job.
but then again, he'd be acting different because they're middle schoolers.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
I think high school gave him too much freedom.
Yeah,
gave him
yeah,
way
yeah.
too much freedom.
Like I don't know, the kids at
And
our
also, middle schoolers aren't going to be
needs too
smoking.
much from him,
Huh?
especially with the class he was teaching. Like I feel like the there was too much required of him.
Those twins spoiled him.
Oh yeah, yeah.
The twins spoiled him. What do you mean?
I wish they were still here, bro.
'Cause,
Those are
like,
some of my favorite.
I wish
people.
I had talked to them more. I
They
only
were
spoke to
so
them, like,
smart,
once.
and it just like
Yeah.
fascinated me so much. Pause. That sounds crazy, but like, you know what I mean.
Yeah. Nah, they're pretty chill. I wish I got to work with them more.
Yeah, I wish I had spoken.
I wish
to
they
them
could see
more.
what the program's like right now.
Yeah.
I wish they would come back. They're not. They didn't go to college. They're still here.
Oh, are they really?
Yeah. They should visit.
Yeah. I can't blame them though. I'm not gonna visit.
Yeah, but like for us, this is the Truman Show. It's okay.
us.
No. They're paid
You
actors.
know, this is the second time I've heard a Truman Show joke in the past 2 days.
Me. I use it a lot more now.
Both times are probably from Ethan.
I use it a lot.
Like yesterday, somebody was like, "Come on, Truman Show," and I think it was like, I don't remember where it was at. I don't remember what it was, but I was just like, "Dang, that was so funny." But like, I was not expecting that joke from you. Yeah, I don't know who it was. It wasn't you though.
No, it wasn't me.
That movie's fire though.
It is, right?
Yeah.
No, I love that movie.
I don't even know what you're talking about.
It's a classic.
I live my life like it's the Truman Show.
The movie's called The Truman Show?
It's literally called The Truman Show.
I've never seen it.
So it's basically like this
You were
dude.
deprived.
He thinks he's living his regular life, but it's actually like a TV show.
All right,
he
leave
like-
it there. Leave it there.
Oh, okay.
We
I'm gonna
can't
leave it
spoil
there.
You gonna watch it sometime?
Oh yeah, you have to watch it.
Yeah.
What's it available on?
Amazon Prime, I'm sure.
Is it free?
I have no idea.
It's
because I
good.
watched it years ago and we have the DVD of it.
Oh.
We have DVDs
Movie
like
night at
ton.
your house.
Huh?
We need to have a movie night at your house.
Yeah, why
We
do we
do.
not?
We need to watch all the Godfathers in a row.
Wow, you're really good at coming up with bad ideas.
Wow, you're wrong. It's
Dude,
a-
that's 10 hours of movie.
I don't care. I would sit there for 20 hours and watch
Okay,
it
okay.
I
twice.
can't be sedentary for 10 hours. We gotta like have a
Go
have a
cry
have a
about.
basketball
Go
game
get a
between
black.
I was just about to say that.
bro.
We
Yeah.
can
We can
watch
watch a movie,
movies,
basketball game.
basketball, watch
Yeah.
movies, weights, watch movies, chess, watch movies, basketball. I'm saying,
Break it up.
bro.
Break it up. Yeah.
Yeah. I cannot be
maybe-
sedentary for 10 hours.
Wait.
I would kill myself.
What day over spring break do you get back?
Literally the last day.
Oh, then do you leave again?
Fuck you.
No,
Oh, okay.
I'm leaving the 6th.
Do
to
we
the
get another
13th.
break after spring break?
Nah, I'm just gonna miss school.
That's so lame.
That's true though. After spring break, you start skipping school because nothing really matters anymore.
Yeah.
Well, I'm gonna try to pass the.
Well,
Well,
after
yeah, you're
April.
right? Nothing matters.
After April, then I am in officially chill mode.
Yeah.
And
we
I
can
need
do
to-
it in like May. We can probably have a movie night in May.
I need to figure out how to do my
No, I'm so excited for my grad
Online
party
class.
because like I'm gonna have all my different friend groups at my house.
Oh, really?
Yeah, at the same time.
I get to meet your racist friends.
You've already met Philip.
I have to learn how to dunk on. I have to learn how
He
to
was the guy
dunk
who
so I can dunk on.
Hey.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. You didn't meet Theo, the one who actually like. I'm not
Yeah.
gonna.
Wait, which one?
I'm not
Which
gonna
one,
clown on him live.
which one came to my show?
Philip.
The chill one.
Oh, okay.
The other one's the guy who goes crazy. no, guy.
I think I might
love
like
for
him.
him to meet
Does he say the N word? Yes. Okay. I think I might like him if he doesn't say the N word.
I never said yes. I don't know what you're getting at.
Nah,
from.
you paused for way too long.
Nah,
he definitely said
bro. No one can.
Bro, he drops it like it's hot.
No,
Jesus.
This is refuted by me.
From everything that I've heard, he drops the N word like I dropped the F bomb.
Nah, not anymore.
Hey,
Because he's never done it before.
listen.
Yeah.
So what's our last topic? We got 43 minutes on the clock.
I think we can just end it wrap it
There.
there.
Yeah. We only have like an hour left.
I think the N word's a great topic to end things on.
Yeah. Always good to leave the people. With
What are your thoughts on
the
the
thoughts
N-
on
End
the
your
N-word?
conversation. End your conversations on the N word, guys.
Yeah.
I
It's like
think-
punctuation.
Yeah. What are your thoughts on that, Tels?
Okay,
That's a black
so
man.
Okay, so let me probe
No,
you
no
real quick.
thoughts.
Probe is crazy.
So,
Probe.
do you think it is racist to say black people can say the N word, but white people can't?
yes.
So, do you think white people should be able to say the N word?
No.
Do you think black people should say the N word?
I think
No.
both should be
Okay.
able to. I
no
think,
one should say the N word.
I think both should be able to. No one should, but they should be able to, right?
everybody is able to.
No, but
Well,
like.
I mean, like you're able to, of course. I just mean without social outcastism.
Oh, so you're saying like the de facto.
Everyone should be
rule.
socially outcast from saying the N word. That's the way I feel about it.
okay.
No one should say it. I'm so comfortable saying it, which is a bad thing. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I'm actually
No,
letting
I
it fly.
agree with that. If it's like, because it is, because if you think about what it
I
means,
wasn't asking you.
right? You're not asking me.
He's
You
brown.
said probe.
He's brown. You
I was
can't
probing
talk.
Tellus.
He's
You're
brown
probing.
now.
Tell us. You never made that clear.
I said
He
that
did.
exactly.
Oh, my
He
bad.
did say he would probe me and look me in my
You
eyes.
want to run it back?
My bad. I'm kind of out of it. So
Yeah, that's okay.
I believe you. You could be gaslighting me right now, and I'd still believe you.
What if I am?
That's crazy. Anyway, continue your probation.
Probation?
Are you say that because I'm black? All right.
On that note,
On that note,
I think
all right,
you want to drop a beat or no?
drop-
Well, actually, we'll upload a beat.
Upload a beat? Okay.
Okay, and then that's when we start the music.
sounds good.
Okay. So on that note, this has been Clown to Clown Communication.
Yep.
Join us back next Friday,
With James, Tellis, and Ethan.
and yeah, send us some questions.
Some topics to talk about. What
Or
do you
money?
want us to
I'll take
discuss?
money as well.
Take money as well.
Yeah, if you guys send us some money, I'd love money.
Nah, just get those.
I don't need it. I want to make that clear. I don't need it, but
I do.
Yeah,
Tellis needs the money.
We
yeah.
are all severely poor.
it's
so
not
this
because he's
money-
black.
It's not because he's
Wanna make
black.
that
Yeah,
clear.
it's not racist.
So make sure you guys follow Spotify, Apple Music, whatever your Apple Podcast, whatever your preferred method is. Tell your friends,
Like,
send
subscribe.
it around, and
Listen to it with your
see y'all next
grandmother.
week.
I say race. I just mighty race, bro. Face one, face two. Either way, I'm a face hoes. My niggas, bless us, and you know we getting paid. So my niggas, bless us, and you know that we gon' face those. Race. I just mighty race, bro.